My name is Sharon Ailslieger. I live at 1421 South Lark Lane in Wichita, Kansas, and I represent the League of Women Voters. I am their co-president here in Wichita. I've stood before you before. You know that the League has studied water for 50 years. 50 years, and I've got the proof, the papers to prove it, the files. Without water, I'm sorry, all of this is moot. We get about 3 days and we're dead. So I think that the water plan is very important. With any plan, there's always some downsides, there's always some concerns, but you can't just sit on your hands. As we saw with this drought, it was close, guys. It was real close. And we need to protect our water. And once you put a plan in place, you tweak it, you work on it, but you have a plan. To do nothing is worse. So the League would we support this tax, and we support the water part of it. I will add that the League, as a rule, does not support sales tax. We find it regressive. However, in this case, we think it's a good answer. We also think it should be put on the ballot. The League is always for the citizen being able to vote. The other item is transportation. Again, we studied the local transportation system here. And again, if you sit on your hands, you're going to have a real problem. And you have people out there that need this to work. They need to go to work. They need to go to the doctor. They need to shop. Those are all things that if they can't do, we get the downside. If they can't work, then they're going to look for some help from us. If they can't get to the doctor, maybe they'll end up in the emergency room, and that costs more money. These are the things we have to look at, and shopping always brings money to the community. So transportation is so important. I'm sure that many of you, maybe you're not as old as I am, but I can remember as a young girl riding the bus all over town, actually. And so I think that the transportation is very important. Of course, the infrastructure, the League has not studied. We can't really speak to it, except that we do believe in equality of life in our community, and this sales tax would add to that. We're glad to see that you would have an oversight committee on part of it, because concerns have been expressed by our members to make sure the money goes where it's supposed to go. And I think that's true of any citizen. They want to make sure. So again, the League supports this. We hope you put it on the ballot, and we think that it is a good start. I will personally say I also supported the in-trust arena tax. Look how much money we raised with that, and to be honest, we didn't even feel it. My husband and I went back and forth on yes and no on it. We finally voted yes. We didn't even feel it. So we think this is a good plan. It's a start. You always tweak it after it's in place. Nothing is perfect. So good luck. Thank you.